Hello everybody, this is Heidi Fox, and I've had several people ask me if I wear hip padding or butt padding, and I wear both, so I'm going to show you what I do and what I've been using for several years. So right now I'm not wearing any hip padding, and you can see I'm very straight. What I have on though is one of these girdles. Now these girdles come with these built-in pockets for padding, and I really like the butt pads that come in them. So I keep the butt pads in. In fact, I've got the butt pads on right now. So it makes for a nice shape. I'm not real crazy about the hip pads that come with them though. The hip pads are kind of blunt at the edges. So I think they kind of don't have a very realistic look to them. So what I did was I made my own. I made a pair of these pads. They're just made out of some stuffing from an old chair cushion, so batting it might be called, and some cotton from a t-shirt. And all I did was cut them into these teardrop shapes, and I sewed the two pieces of cotton, one on either side of the batting. Now it looks a little rough at the edges. That's intentional, to try to make there not be a definitive seam on the edges. So what I normally do if I'm just dressing for a few hours or just trying things on, I'll put on my girdle with the butt pads, and then I'll just slip these inside. Hopefully I won't lose a nail. You can see I've got a white girdle on now. I've got two of them. One's white and one's black. Just make sure the edges aren't folded. Now once you get them all in place and symmetrical and no folds in the edges, then you're in good shape, and it creates kind of a nice figure and a nice look. Now this is what I do for if I'm just trying on clothes or just dressing for a few hours. If I'm going to be dressing all day, then I usually use the silicone, you know what I mean, hip pads. Now these are a little expensive, and they're kind of fragile. The edges can kind of get beat up pretty easily, but they work really well. You have to kind of glue them onto your hip, and so that makes them stay in place really well. Like the other ones don't always stay in place, and the other ones can kind of wrinkle or bunch up, but these do not. They just keep their shape and look very natural all day. Now one time, you may have seen my video, I went to the beach in a bikini, and of course you can't wear hip pads with a bikini. So I put on the bikini bottoms, but I really didn't like the way they made my butt look. It looked way too flat. Well, a while back I had bought these padded panties. They have butt pads in them, and they're kind of a novelty item. I never really used them a whole lot because I like the girdle, but I got them out, and it turned out it worked really well. I put the panties inside the bikini bottoms and actually used the little ties on the side to hold them in place. And luckily the bikini bottoms have kind of a black outline, so any black that was showing really didn't stand out. But it worked really well for me. You may or may not have seen the video. I think it's one of my my better videos, going to a beach in a bikini. But anyway, those are some different things that I do. I'm sure other people do different things. It may work for them, but this is what works for me. I know a lot of girls don't like wearing any padding, but for me it's more of an art form than a lifestyle. So good luck.